Now, why am I up here?
I cannot enter.
I'm probably gonna have to spy on someone here. Someone's probably entering here to talk. Why do you tempt me, game? Find a mailbox. Darius Petrescu's letter. My dearest, most beloved children, I'm so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. But there is also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I am writing you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from his cold, dampy country. I am as ever your loving father, Darius Petrescu.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
I know where your children live. Really, you're not gonna let me through here? And it's... I can teleport, but I can't, like, hop over this to get there. I mean, why would I be able to? It's not like I'm a vampire with superhuman abilities and strengths, yeah? Insurmountable of a waist-high fence. That's the trope, isn't it? Oh, we can go... We have to go all the way around. That's annoying. Oh, he wouldn't even let me... I thought maybe I could go, like, through here, but no. Nobody's being suspicious. Okay, it sucks how he hits me there. Yum yum. Okay, he still hits me there, that sucks. Wait, we double hit there? Yum yum. I think I need more blood whenever we hit someone. Okay. Okay. Oh, there he is. Heyo.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Oh, and what is that?
Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
I'm sorry, Richard. I had never really heard about you.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health.
No.
But I appreciate your concern, sir.
In a healthy body, there's a healthy mind. That's the saying, isn't it? Or something like that.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
Uh-huh.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu?
No.
Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
I guess that's a unique point of view, then.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Your family despises you, okay.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the arid hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
It's made of poignant distress.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives?
I mean,
Whom
she
may
sells
know?
flowers.
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
Of secret
No, I didn't.
society.
But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious Camellia.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
I don't think it was a compliment, but he took it.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I guess. Sure. Let's ask about Dorothy.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Okay, what about Darius?
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay. So we don't know about two of this stuff. We know everything about Darius, and we know everything about Camellia. She's not sick. He's got bronchitis. Did we not heal him? Oh yeah, we didn't talk to him. I'm
I'll
dumb.
leave you alone, sir.
Well, I
Darius
think we
is a bit
did
less
make-
of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
The door has been locked. Now we have this. It's perfect. We know everything we can about Camellia, so let's talk to her a little bit more.
Hello again, miss. Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia. Very well. Goodbye then.
Understandable. Have a good day. There's still a few people we didn't talk to. We know nothing about Christina and Clayton. We know almost everything about these three. Not much about Tobias, but probably his side quest is probably going to be a thing. Migraine, bronchitis, fatigue. Before we do much else, let's actually make that fatigue medicine for the other dude. Somewhere through here, yeah? Was there a thing here? No. Okay. We don't have too much potassium. Can we make you? No, yeah. Can we do stuff here? Nope. Can we do stuff here? Yes. This would increase it by 5 points. Have we done this? We have. And this is stamina consumption. Yeah. And here we would need tiny good handle parts. Okay. I could have bought one. Okay. My legs. No, we have blood, so that's not a problem. Christina. Where's the journalist? I think he could be this way. Oi, I got your medicine.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
No, can I help
Do
you?
you need assistance?
That would be...
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, kind
Goodbye,
sir.
Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Okay, where's the
We even used to be naked. For Christ's sake.
I prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
where's the 2 people or 3 people that I haven't met yet? Yeah, I'm supposed to go here. This goes the other way. There she is. Hello, what you selling? Oh, you're selling medicines, huh?
Good evening, miss.
Snake
Good evening,
oil?
sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Well, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Oh, and she didn't get defensive
I'd like to
about
see
me
what
being
kind
a
of
doctor,
medicine
huh?
you're selling.
Swanborough cordial. With a list of ingredients printed in Latin. It's probably just sugar. I'm gonna buy one just to see what we make it into.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Uh-huh.
Do you know
Can't
Nurse
really
Dorothy
talk about
Crane from the
a lot,
Pembroke
huh?
Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
And she's gonna be talking about a scam to about someone else running a
Goodbye,
scam,
Miss
huh?
Farnborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Wait, is she sick? No, she's healthy. Okay, is there anyone close to here? Usually if they're related to each other. Oh, you got a migraine, that's not gonna be. If they're like in the same circle. Usually they would be close to each other. Okay, whatever. Let's talk to Darius.
People are talking about this Colossus.
Knock knock.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Oh, we could just mesmerize them to do this. So I'm guessing we increased our mesmerize level by mesmerizing someone, actually. No.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Mommy, I'm just gonna take your drugs. I'm clicking there, but you didn't tell me the thing. The antique figure of the Vricolakas. Of my many journeys, I believe I was the most amazed by my exploration of the Mediterranean Isles, and particularly the island of Santorini, searching for traces of vampire presence in these sunburnt lands. Herodotus himself refers to the island in his 4th book, and I'm personally convinced that there are many mysteries to be unveiled in this part of the world. Who knows that even today the island of Santorini is still considered by some as the most vampire-infested place in the world, way more than the Carpathians, and that its inhabitants are considered as specialists of the vampire hunt, of the hunt of Vricolakas, as they call this creature. According to the local myths, the Vricolakas is a dead person who does not decay and who can show a vermilion complexion as long as he is gorged with flesh blood. He cannot enter a house without knocking and getting a response. Garlic makes him flee. He does not consume under the sun, but his skin blackens. He can change into a wolf and other animals. What struck me the most is that the same name exists, with small variation, from the Mediterranean Sea to the Balkans. The Greeks call him the Vricolakas. Vricolakas. The Bulgarians and the Macedonians name him Varkolak, or Varkolak. And the Serbians call him Vukodlak. Yes, Vukodlak, a name so similar to Vulkod. We already know, my dear brothers. Just to write a few words now gives me the shivers. I'm personally convinced that we are here confronted to some proto-vampire. Maybe they are the missing link between the modern vampires and the creatures that came before them. If God allows me enough time, I wish one day to go back to the Santorini island and find the trail of this antique and forgotten figure. From Drinking at the Fountain of Knowledge by Osher Choltri, Primates of St. Paul. So it's about a werewolf.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. Just stealing your shillings.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea.
Uh-huh.
And I also run this little print shop.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or
I
grandchildren?
know you do,
Who
but
knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
why are you lying?
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters.
Uh-huh.
I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Wait, what's this? We know everything about him.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor.
Drugs!
It must be my lucky day.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Okay.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Okay.
Tell me...
I do...
Wait, what? Why is it still blue? Why is it still lit up?
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Oh. Maybe we can ask Crane about Camellia. Haha, we unlocked this. Very nice. There's a few people there. We can probably unlock this too. Hello, can I drink some blood, please? Give me monies. Some guy's thirsty. Okay, we don't want to go upstairs yet.